think you can hear me. I don't know. Let's see. All right. Okay, so that shows the chat. Excuse me. Okay, I'm not sure where this is going to go yet. I am going to use this little panel. I'm going to spray the canvas. Woo woo, so it's wet. I'm going to make sure we don't have drippies. Again, just spreading the paint. I mean the water, not the paint. Now, we have out on the palette some phthalo blue, some phthalo green, some ultramarine blue, black, lemon yellow, titanium white, and quinacridone magenta, because I was working on that other painting that's uploading. So I want to try this technique I saw a guy named Felix try. He is a pretty popular painter here on YouTube. I think he's on Instagram and, you know, all the socials. So what he does is he gets his brush wet, and I am using a 3/4 inch Crafter's Choice Royal and Langnickel, and we're just gonna go into some paint and see what happens. I'm not even sure. I just kind of want like a blurry, I want to blend the paint like he blends his paint. So that's what I'm attempting to do. I think I'm going to use the phthalo blue with some white and then add in some quinacridone magenta up in there. That way I get kind of a purpley pink blend. So I'm just gonna, I have the brush wet and I'm just gonna dive in. We're gonna swirl it around like this. And I'm not sure if that guy that I have watched the tutorials on, I don't know if he uses acrylic paint or oil. I think it's acrylic, but I really like the way his backgrounds have this really beautiful blend, I guess is the word I'm looking for. They're really pretty. So I'm going to go into some phthalo blue. Now that's really a bright blue. It's stunning, but I want some more. I don't know what I want. Let's just keep going and see what happens. Okay. So I am just getting the color on here and swirling it around, getting it on absolutely everything. Okay. Now I'm going to go into some more white and kind of mix this. Okay. I'm going to go into some more white. And I'm going to go into some of that pink or quinacridone magenta and swirl it into some of this blue to get that lovely purple color. Okay, and we want some more up here because I do want a nice kind of blend going on, different colors. Okay, we're gonna go go into some more phthalo because I want some more dark blue down here, and I have not cleaned off the brush. Okay, and we don't want this to dry yet, so I'm trying to go pretty fast on here. And then I'm going to come in with some more white because we want a nice bright spot in there. I think I'm going to use some more because I have quite a bit of... Okay, so there's going to be our light source, I guess, would be right here. Okay. And I've got some more pink up here. And I know anybody who's watching me that knows me knows I don't care for pink. So this is probably a shock. And the blue is taking over. I want some of that bright pink. Okay, so I'm gonna dry this, not dry this. I'm going to wash this brush, and I'm going to switch to the other one that is also a mop brush. Same set of brushes, just a different size. This one is dry, and then just come in here and swirl, and it's gonna really soften that down. Oh yeah, this is gonna be beautiful. I like this. This is a great technique. Arm gets kind of tired, but it is looking like it is so worth it. I'm just gonna move this so I can blend this edge a little bit better. There we go. And I want to get rid of that line, so I'm trying to blend. And I was too slow over here because it's not blending. So I think I am just going to come back in with that wet brush while it's damp. I'm gonna get some more of that pink, the magenta color. I might be applying this a little too soon because it looks like some of this is coming off, but I really like kind of the base we've got going here. I'm going to wash my brush again and get rid of that little black spot right there. Let's see, what color we want. Oh, I need to get more magenta out on my palette because my pile is gone. Okay. And like I said in the title, I don't know where this painting's going. I just thought the technique was really cool and beautiful, and I wanted to try it. So that's where we're at right now. And I'm really liking this quinacridone color on that purple. It's giving it a beautiful pop. I'll cover up some of those spots that drive me crazy. Okay, we're just gonna go like that to blend it out. Grab the other brush. Really light swirly motions. Okay. And that is taking the paint off right there, so I'm just gonna dab it in there. Okay, I'm gonna smear it in there. Alrighty. Whoa, just got water all over my apron. Poor Eeyore. I think I'm gonna take this filbert brush and get a little bit of paint on it and get some of this. I absolutely hate those white specks that show through. It drives me nuts. And then there's a hair right there. Fuzzy. See if I can blend this a little more. See, it's too wet. It's coming off. So that's a bad idea. This, though, seems to be a little drier. So blend that out a little more. Right now, I am just trying to get these spots covered that I don't like. I really like how it has that bright spot there. And up in here, I really like the blend on that. This is not what I wanted, so I'm going to... What am I going to do? I'm going to put some more of this up here. I want this to pop. Okay. I'm going to get a little more of that phthalo blue. Ooh, no, you know what? If I do that, that's going to leave a mark there, so I'm going to take a little bit over here. And I want a little bit of that purple color. A little more to the magenta. A little more. Yeah. I really like that. That's beautiful. Okay. And then, oh, what did I do with, oh, there it is. I'm going to take this and we're going to swirly, 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 blendy, blendy, blend. And that's not working. Maybe I need to dry it off first and then try to add some more paint. So I'm going to mute you so you don't hear my hair dryer because that wouldn't be nice. Right there. Okay, so that is dry to the touch. It's a little moist feeling, but it's not, the paint's not coming off on my hand or anything, so I think we're good there. You know what, I'm gonna try this brush to blend. Let's see. Okay, so that, I need to wash that brush. Hello to whoever's watching me. Thank you for joining. Hope you enjoy. I have no idea what I'm doing. Just trying out a new, to me, way of blending. And I don't know why I can't see any chat. But that's okay. Whatever. We got this. Need to wash that later. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in with my wet brush. Well, damp brush. Okay, I'm gonna go into the white because I want to add some more white here. I really want a nice bright spot kind of peeking through. And then I'm gonna get some more water on my brush. And I was doing the quinacridone magenta, so I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna add some of that. And this brush is really wet right now. I did not take all the water out of it, so maybe that will help the blend. Let's see, oops, too much water. And then I'm gonna get some more blue. That might be way too much blue, but we'll see. I'm gonna add some up here because that should make purple. I'm gonna go ahead and wash my brush. Set that one aside, and I'm going into this one now. And we're going to blend. And I may be too slow again, and it's drying on me. Well, it's taking out, whoopsie, it's taking out some of the brush strokes, blending it nicely. I think that dried too much right there. Goodbye. Let me go ahead and squeeze out this brush. Dry it off really well. Floof it a little bit. And come back in here and see if that helps blend any of this out. Yeah, that's not bad. It kind of gives it this like dreamy effect. Okay, I'm going to try this brush, and we're not pushing very hard. We are literally just fluffing some of the color. Okay, I'm going to add some more white in here. I think it needs a little more white. Use my filbert brush. Some more white right there because I don't like the way that it blended. Okay, so I'm going to go back with this brush and just kind of see if I can get some of those brush strokes out. Okay. Some more white right in there. Okay, I like that. I think that looks nice. It's a great background, I think, for something. Gives it kind of some dimensional atmosphere. Let's try to move this just a little. There we go. There's what I'm looking for. Okay. Okay, maybe not that. Maybe I pushed a little too hard on that part of the brush. For the color. Okay, so I like his technique. It gives it a lot of like that dimension that I'm looking for. I like the way the colors are blending. And this is my first time doing it this way, so I'm sure when I practice more it will get easier, because you know, practice makes permanent. And I have it. Okay, so those new brushes that I got, that they said they don't shed, I don't know if you can see that on my brush, but they do shed. Not bad. I think I've lost maybe 2 little hairs out of them, which is not bad at all for painting with. I don't know what it would do with makeup, because I'm not using it for makeup. So far, really good on the paint. And it was easy to take the bristle off of the background. You probably wouldn't want that on your face, but like I said, I'm using this for painting, not makeup. So, works good for what I need it for. I will leave a good review on Amazon. And if anyone is interested in these lovely purple handled brushes, just send me a comment or chat or message and I can send you the link to the Amazon store I purchased them from. So that's it for this tutorial. I guess it's not really a tutorial, it was an experiment. Thanks for joining me, and catch you on the next one.